Hi everyone, so this is the video that I didn't want to make. Like, I have been avoiding this video for a really long time, but it is actually the video of the challenge or the goal I'm going to be attempting until March, so yeah, it needed to be made. So what is this video about? This video is about the 60-day protocol that I've been on since January 1st and I'm going to be on until March. And the reason I didn't want to talk about it is because technically it is a diet, it's a cleanse, there's a detox period. There's words like low carb and antifungal and toxins that for some reason make people lose their minds. There's always like two camps, like people who are like, oh yeah, sometimes I detox, I believe in herbal remedies, and there's other people who hear the word detox and take it to extreme. Everything holistic is stupid and I hate you and I'll kill you. So yeah, I didn't want to talk about this. I don't want people to like label me as a hippie because I'm doing this, and I don't want people to like think that I'm a part of like everything under this other like hippie alternative medicine camp, because it's not like that. Like, I'm somewhere in between and I do a lot of research before I start things, and I'm not part of either religion. That said, I've been doing this protocol for 3 years. That's not the way you're supposed to do it, and I really like the results that I get, which is why I do it. So instead of going into detail about what this protocol is, I thought I'd make this video like a bullet point short form of what I am doing and what I'm not doing, and then you guys can go read. I'll put the link in there. You guys can go to this little link right here and learn about it by yourself and figure out if you want to do it on your own. But don't come at me with all your stupid questions and your angry, religious, weird, philosophical understandings of what I'm doing and what you don't like about it. Just go read it. If you want to do it, you do it. And if you don't want to do it, go watch other videos for the next 2-3 months. Okay, so number one, I am not sponsored by this cleanse. It looks like it's a sponsored thing because it's like has its own branding or whatever, but no, I'm not sponsored. I met one of the people who started this blog like back when they were just on a forum. They're just like some person, and that was like literally 3 years ago, and they sent me to an Angel Fire website, and now that same Angel Fire website with some additional other pages is like this fancy thing that you see today. So yeah, I came across it by being weird on the internet, and then that weird thing on the internet became a legitimate blog. So that's how I found it. I'm not sponsored. I wish I was sponsored, but I'm not. 2, you will lose weight. It's not for losing weight, but you will lose a lot of weight. That's not the point of the cleanse, to lose weight, but you will lose a lot of weight. Even if you're skinny, you'll probably lose a lot of weight. People are going to think that that's why you're doing it. It doesn't matter if you tell them 1,000,000 times it's not to lose weight. Everyone's going to think that you're trying to lose weight. At some point in there, I think around week 5 or whatever, when you start getting carbs back in your diet, you kind of like balance back out to like a normal weight if you were underweight. But yeah, either way, even when you get the carbs back, you still stay pretty lean and slim. Let's see, what am I working with right now? Like, I've lost some weight. All I've been doing is getting leaner. Oh, I like that. Should I take my sweater off? I don't want to show. But anyways, you will lose weight. That's not the point of the thing. The foods do not cleanse you. The foods that you eat are not specially cleansing food. They're not juices that come in the mail. They just take out the inflammatory foods in your diet and anything else that would upset your intestinal tract or produce inflammation. So there's no weird food box that comes in the mail that you have to consume. And that's not the purpose of the cleanse. Next thing is that I, this year, am not doing the cleanse perfectly, strictly the way you should with all of the supplements and antifungals and vitamins, and that's because I'm poor. If I was doing it correctly, like I have been doing it in the past, I would be doing it for about 6 months now. Unfortunately, I can't afford that, so I'm going to be doing my own modified version of this cleanse. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want people to be like, oh, she's doing it, I'm going to do it too. Like, don't do what I'm doing, not this time. You should have been doing what I was doing last time. The other 2 years. You do it the way it says to do it in the protocol and just follow that way. But if you see something that's deviating from what you see there, it's because I am not perfectly doing it the way I'm supposed to, because I'm poor. You will not die on this protocol. As you can see, I'm on day 28, 29, and I'm still alive. I've been exercising a little bit, lifting a little bit, a little tiny bit of cardio. I'm fine. I'm alive. I've done it while I was in grad school. I've done it during cold winters with snow and I just want soup all day. I've done it where it's like now California, it's like warm and sunny. I'm just wearing the sweater because I don't want to be naked on camera. You'll be fine. Everyone will be fine on this. The protocol is a little expensive. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you can get through it the way I am, just with the foods if you want to, but there are times where you just need a bunch of supplements. Get that die-off out of the way. If you don't believe in die-off, that's fine. When it happens to you, you have a rash on your chest and pimples everywhere, and you can't use the bathroom, you tell me if die-off's real or not, and whether or not you need milk thistle and nettle tea to get through your day. But yeah, that's why it's expensive. Yes, it's my third year doing it. You're not supposed to do it that way. You're supposed to do it according to the protocol. I won't say how long that is because then nobody's ever going to go in there and check it. But it's for an awfully long time, one time. This is my third time. I already told you that I enjoy the benefits of it, so leave me alone. I'm only doing it for 60 days. It's an arbitrary number that I picked up. That's not how long you're supposed to do it. Please read the protocol. Lastly, the protocol is not a paleo, low-carb, sugar-free, whatever other kind of cult thing that you found out there. It's not that. It's totally different. So please don't come here with your understandings of those diets and then try to come here and be like, well, we can have fruit because, and this is considered not a fruit. This area, this community for the next 60 days doesn't care. Like, go to your specific community and talk about those things. Here we're talking about this specific protocol. We're doing it together. Okay, now that I've gotten all of that out of the way, another thing I want to tell you guys is that in the protocol there are certain recipes and snacks and things like that that I've found because I've been doing it for so long and done it in different cities and different areas. So I'm going to be making a separate channel that's all about food that will have recipes and things like that. And then on this channel we'll talk about like struggles and like resources and growing pains and understandings and findings here. And if you too, just to like complain, we'll be here to talk about that. I'll also be providing some insights from other people. So on my other channel, it will be food, and that's coming on the way. And this channel will be just going through achieving these goals and this particular goal, which is getting through this cleanse and detox and all of the things that revolve around that. So yeah, that's basically what this first video is about. I know it's a little bit jumbled. I tried to script it and like rehearse it ahead of time, but every time I started, I was just getting scared. Like, oh, it's gonna be a flame war in the comments. I don't want to say the word diet. I don't want to say the word cleanse. I don't want to say detox because then people would lose their minds. I just wanted to tell you guys what I'm doing and that those who want to suffer with me would do so in the same way so that we can talk about it. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. There are already videos on the way because they're already edited and filmed. I just hadn't done this first video yet, so that's why it's like everything's backed up. So now that this first video is out of the way, you'll start to see more videos coming soon. You also see a link to my second channel, like in other videos, like whenever there's a recipe or a food thing. And if I'm forgetting a recipe or whatever and you want one, just let me know in the comments below or on my Instagram and Twitter, C is for Casca. And my other channel will not be called C is for Casca, so nice try. I will give you a link to that when I'm ready. Alright, good luck anyone who wants to do this crazy protocol with me.